Whenever you hear metal hitting the body of the car, whenever you are going through a curb or something like that, then probably it's a suspension mount issue. So what you need to do is remove the cover using plastic clip remover, or you can also use a flathead screwdriver. This is for a 5-seater X5 E70, and for the 7-seater I have already demonstrated in my previous videos. This one is pretty easy. For the 5-seater, it's really easy to get in here. So you need a 6mm hex bit and an 18mm spanner to remove the nut of this particular suspension. So what you need to do is make sure the 6mm hex bit goes completely in. If it's not completely in, then there is a chance of slipping. This is to hold the suspension properly without turning, and from top just hold it, and from bottom you just turn the nut in anti-clockwise direction. I've used a ratchet, which is much easier. If you don't have a ratchet, then go for a regular 18mm. In most of the cases, you have to just remove this particular nut and replace the what do you call this, the stretch mounting bushes. So you just take this metal washer out and replace the particular bush for this thread. In worst case, you can take the whole suspension out with a 21mm box socket. You have to use leverage because it will be really tight. It's also pretty easy. The brake line is clipped on this particular suspension. So you got the 21mm bolt out. Now remove the clip which holds the brake line. Use a flathead just to push the clips from both sides. After that, there will be a small slit which is forming just after the brake line, and from there you can use a flathead to pull the whole thing out. Make sure you make a leverage from the link rod or somewhere like that, and keep a cloth nearby, because when you push it out, it will just this particular clip will pop out really fast, that you might get injured due to the high tension clips. So make sure you keep a cloth in front of it, just in front of it, so that the clip will be on your hand and it won't injure you. So make sure you do it safely. Now you can see the clips popping out. The thing is that you need to find out a proper leverage place. What I found is the link rod, which is a good leveraging position. Once it's out, you can just take the strut out. Make sure what all parts need to be changed. I'm just checking that the top part is fine. The bottom I will not change because it's an expensive part and there is no use of it. So I'm putting everything back here. Only thing I will change is the bush on the top where the nut came from, the 18mm nut that I showed. So as we are doing this job, it's better to check by taking whole the suspension out, so that you don't have to do it again. That's why I took it out. So in your case, most of the cases, only the top nut need to be replaced, taken out and replace the bush. I'll just show you after installing this particular part. The difficult part that you'll find is to put the clips back for this brake line. Keep the brake line in position and the retainer clip in this way so that it pressurizes and holds the brake line properly. Once you keep it in its slot, you have to use something like a metal rod or a hammer to tap it and make it to the position. Just tap it lightly so that it holds in place. Once it holds in place, use the screwdriver or any other metal object to put pressure on the retaining clip and push it in using the leverage mechanism itself. So it's in position. Just to make sure it holds properly, you're just hammering it in. So we are done with that part, the lower part. This is the bush that I was talking about. It's an aftermarket one and it's less than $10. We're just replacing it after cleaning the surface. And in the metal part, now we are installing the nut 18mm. If your suspension is really good, this particular part will go down, so you have to hold the suspension up with your 6mm hex bit. Then only it will stay upright, otherwise it will go down. So in my case, the suspension is not that good, that's why I'm able to do it easily. You can see that particular mechanism in my previous video, which I have done for 7-seater cars. And as I told you, make sure the 6mm hex tool goes in completely so that it doesn't slip, and after slipping you'll get in trouble taking it out or installing it back. So tighten it, and as I told you earlier, this is the top part is the common problem that I have seen. The lower part, most of the cases, doesn't have any problems, so you just have to remove this particular nut out and replace this particular bush. The lower part you don't have to do in most of the cases, but if you're free, you can do the whole thing just to make sure everything is perfect. So we have done it, and I'm gonna clean this part and put the covers back.
That's the third one. Should be. That's fine. Oh my god. Okay. Press it down. Last clip. And we are done. That's it.